I guess getting down to the root of it, saying I hate Fallout 4 is a little strong. I still like parts of it. I still enjoy it. It is still a good game. There's a reason why I'm playing it again on PC after I played some 400 odd hours on Xbox. But at this point, I have played it, and I have gone through so much of this game that
We could use a few more suits around
shush.
here.
That it is just, I see all the stuff that is bad. Like, can you look at this? This should have been textured. This shouldn't have, like, this should have been a physical texture, not a flat texture. It would look so much better. Instead they did this, and it just feels lazy. Like I said, this is what they would have done in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, because it would be so much more taxing and take so much more time to do that. But every other game that came out at this time was 10 times better with this. They did not, to my knowledge, they did not do this as much. This is everywhere, and it bothers me. I mean, we can even go back there. I can get into how it looks like it's covered in like 18 layers of paint. It's awful.
We could use a few more suits around here.
Go away. With all that said, like I said, I don't necessarily hate this game, especially since I've put so much time into it. It's just not something that I would consider, like, if I had to choose one Fallout game to play forever, given everything this one has, the ability to change it, and the DLCs, and the companions, and as much as I love to have Curie as a companion, and how much character she has, she's my favorite companion out of all 3 games, I would probably still go with Fallout 3, solely because it looks like how it's supposed to look. It looks like a game from its time. It looks, everything matches. You don't have all of a sudden flat texture, 3D texture. You don't get taken out like that. It's all consistently the same quality. Fallout 4 is not consistent in quality. There's times where they're lazy and there's times when they overdo it. Maybe not overdo it, might be bad. But another part I don't like. That's supposed to be a solid piece. It moves with the body as if it's a soft piece of armor. That bothers the hell out of me as well.
I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
It's having it so that you have those two where it's super lazy and like half decent. It doesn't mix well. It needs to be one or the other. It needs to be consistency for me to be able to stay in the game and enjoy it. I mean, willing bet. Yeah, look at that. That's awful. Like, the textures are intermingling, like it's going through itself. For Fallout 3, that would be acceptable. For Fallout 4, no. All because it came out at such a later date. It's supposed to be better quality when you're the same quality as a game that came out in 2008 in the same franchise. It's supposed to be an upgrade, not the same level. This Fallout 4 is only slightly above Fallout 3 New Vegas in my opinion. All because of all of this, like all these lazy things that shouldn't be here. Like, this is a bit more acceptable because at least it flows, but you still have the hard edges. It doesn't look right. It looks off. Like I said, that is something that's acceptable in a older game, not something that is 2015. That's when it becomes unacceptable. With all that said, like I said, it's not a bad game. It has good parts. It has good companions, being these two probably being two of my favorite, two of the best. One acts like a brick wall, but still a really good companion, and one with great personality. What more could you want out of these companions? Out of 2 companions in a Fallout game. So, Fallout 4 has good and it's bad. Is it my favorite? No. Is it a good game? Somewhat. If I had to rate it on a scale of all the other games, Fallout 3 for me would be above New Vegas. It would go Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4. Fallout 3 is so high because I am extremely biased. Because that was like the first game I played on the Xbox 360. It was Fallout 3 on a tube TV. That is my childhood. That's why that's so high for me, but it also was the start and the base for New Vegas. Fallout 3 was consistent with its graphics, with its textures, everything matched. You didn't get stuff that looked bad. Like, it didn't mesh well with each other. Like this here, this doesn't really mesh well that well. I mean, it's not terrible. This meshes well. But as soon as you put stuff like this and this together, like this looks great. Don't get me wrong, this looks incredible. I'm proud of it to see this in this game. But have it next to something so dry and plain. This is Fallout 3 levels. This is what everything should be. This is what it should be. We have this in this game. This is why it's so low. And then Fallout New Vegas is second place. Probably because I just like Fallout 3 more. In general, yes, New Vegas is better. You have custom weapon customization, better weapons, more unique weapons. You have the system where you can choose different factions. You're not restricted. That's very important. None of the Fallout games are restricted like that, which is good. I like that. This one doesn't really count, but whatever. We have more freedom with New Vegas. You have more customization options. You have more companion options. You have more unique perk options. Yeah, that's why I'm still gonna put it at second. And then, of course, it's Fallout 4. And its perks. This is an alright system. This is okay. For them to be trying to modernize it, this is fine. I'm okay with that. Some people probably say, no, we want the old system where you have a set amount. You can only get perks within that set amount. But because of all the intricacies in this game, this is okay. So, to wrap up all my mad ramblings about these 3 games and my thoughts on Fallout 4. This game could have been better. It's not my favorite of the 3. There's a lot of issues I have with it, a lot of things that could have been fixed, a lot of things that should have been fixed. However, it is not the worst game I've ever played. It is a solid, 6 for me on a scale of 10. But it's only 6. It would be higher because I still enjoy I can still enjoy going around, maybe not for as long as period, because like I said, it gets dry without mods. Mod Fallout 4 is how I enjoyed Fallout 4. As soon as you mod Fallout 4 for me, it's not easily go after like a 7 or an 8. With Fallout 3 being a 10 for me. Vegas also being a 10. But as soon as you mod this game, for me, it just gets that much better. Base game Fallout 4, 6 or 5. It's dry, it's plain, characters are boring. I'm not invested in that story. Here, I can at least enjoy going around and choosing who I want to be. There's a couple mods here that I would say make this immediately 7 or an 8 game. This one, you can have Dogmeat, another companion, makes it better. This one helps make it so there's more stuff in the Commonwealth. It fills up the wilderness areas. It adds more stuff, new locations. It just adds more. I mean, it's only 11, fair, but it puts more in there. This is just me, because this here just makes it so it starts sooner. And this makes it so it's more realistic. You don't need that. The guns, I like the more variety, that's because I've used the in-game gun so much that I'm just bored of them. That part, I can put that against the game. Other than the assault rifle. Assault rifle is the worst gun in this game. I hate it. It is water cooled. It does not make sense to be water cooled because it's a World War I adaptation. This is after World War II when they get into nuclear energy. There was no water cooled guns in World War II unless they were like brought out of a reserve or museum to be used. It doesn't make sense. I hate it. It's bad. This here's not a good one. It makes it more lively. It makes it more green. It just makes it feel and look better. So that's the verdict. Regular Fallout 4 is a bit dull and a bit dry and I guess just too gray. Now, of course, there will be times where it is fine, but for me, it's just too much of that for me to enjoy. And I know Fallout 3 is a lot like that, but for some reason, Fallout 3 does not feel like that. So, in the end, regular Fallout 4 is not great. It's an easy 5 or a 6. Modded Fallout 4 really jumps up to a 7 or an 8. I think I have said everything I need to say, everything I wanted to say. I can't think of anything else right now. I'm sure I will later. But those are my pet peeves with this game. Despite my God knows how many hours at this point, 700, 800, 500 plus, whatever it is. But that's it. It's good to know that on.